get to know the various nationalities to which they belong. So that is what we have for now concerning the scope, what we call special operations that the service has embarked on. Thank you. If there are one or two questions, I'll pick them up.
Is this operation only happening in Accra, or it's a nationwide, or we find some of these people in various towns and within the country?
Yeah, so thank you. So it's to be conducted across the country, especially the major cities. So Accra is the launching pad. Definitely within the next 24 hours or so, the other cities will begin to experience this move of removing these undocumented aliens. Yes, so it's not just going to be confined to the national headquarters, but then outside Accra. Not received that briefing. Like I said, all these questions will be answered.
Would you agree that your officials at the borders, land borders specifically, are compromised or?
And again, it's not an excuse that we always say that you realize that we are doing the best across the South region. We're one of the best border security institutions where others even come to benchmark us. Just that at times it's unfortunate that some of our fellow nationals and let me say border residents at times assist some of border nationals about the dangers of assisting foreigners to enter the country through farm ways and other pathways and all that. Yes.
This is not the first time immigration you see, because again the immigration from more year, so that they are going to last thing evidence.
Yes, we the first or last, but way in terms of magnitude and planning and all, it is one that we know will send a very strong signal to those even who may be hiding somewhere that we have not seen, that no, the terrain has changed. And even at the borders now, the Consul General has given a very strong directive to border commanders to double their patrols and their efforts. And again, we've also built up on our community engagement with border residents to ensure that these things do not happen. So in most border communities, especially in the northern frontier, we formed what we call community protection forums, where there are various groupings, cross-border activities and all that. So gradually, we are buying them onto our side. And let me say that the effort is paying well. So we may not be seeing such high numbers coming on because of what, take it as an assurance, but with the cooperation of all Ghanaians. Thank you.
Now, after profiling these people, those that are found out to be Ghanaians, for instance, is there any collaboration, for example, the Ministry of Children's Social Protection, what is being done to make sure some of them are school, in fact, all of them school will engage to ensure that they go back to the classroom?
Yeah, so definitely if you are found to be a Ghanaian, yes, you'll be released. Our main attention and concentration is on foreign nationals, yes. No. So like I said, GIS is in charge of migration and also border security and all that. But then, like I said, we now, apart from being a nuisance, you find some criminal elements trying to organize them and then use them for certain activities and ferry them into the country. Because one, the business is lucrative and they are using these vulnerable ones to enrich themselves. I think it is very wrong.
The syndicates, are they Ghanaians?
They are foreign nationals.
Preparing to, in this process, ensuring that the early women, children are well protected in this process.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I said as part of the operation, and it's one of the key objectives of the operation, ensure humane handling and processing. And by our core value as an institution, respect for human rights. So we are taking, that's why earlier when some of the cameramen came, we said, no, you can't send your cameras there because you find them in a very vulnerable state and all that. We don't have to expose, especially for children, we don't have to expose them. So we are being guided and being mindful of their human rights. So we are doing it in a very humane way.
Yeah. How do you determine, how do you determine that somebody is a Ghanaian?
Oh, that's our job. That's our job. So Oh, you see, some of the questions, if they are answered, then it gives information to those who may be listening to us but not be like us, and then they can use that to try to evade officers when they are being questioned.
So what would you do if you found this foreigner with a Ghana card? What would be your reaction?
Yeah, also we are experts in document fraud or identity fraud. So we know how to find these people out. We can easily check on the national database to see whether this card is genuine or you, the person, by our questioning to know whether you are indeed a legitimate holder of that card. That is whether you're a Ghanaian.
Meaning they are genuinely holding Ghana cards,
But you're not a Ghanaian.
But then they can stay. Not a Ghanaian, but having a Ghana card. Because I know foreigners can't have Ghana cards. Can't
No, Ghana card is not the ultimate factor in determining whether you are properly documented. One, I think this will be the last, but one, I'll take this one.
It's business for some people.
No, please come again. I didn't get.
How those people are bringing in all these.
Yeah, so again, I said that it's not just begging, but then people have turned into businesses. So they can go out there to neighboring countries where these vulnerable ones are there and easily bring them in and then push them on the streets. That's what I'm saying, that for some of these people, they wouldn't be just repatriated, but then we'll take them through the legal process.
So have you heard any of people coming in claiming those arrested are relatives and they want to bring them? Have you heard any?
Not as we speak. No. So, Jenna, I'll take the last one.
Has the GIS contacted
Please come again. Have we conducted?
the Accra?
No, I may not be privy to any such research or findings, but then the Ghanaian culture and attitude, comfortable and friendly. At times, even in traffic, when they come, comprend, you will be tempted to give them a CD or two. But then when we do that, we are motivating and encouraging them to be there to beg. Yeah, so it's about the nature of the Ghanaian, how hospitable we are.
How are you dealing with the language barrier? Because most of them can speak any of our local languages, not even English.
Yes, but then some speak broken English. They've learned the trade, the language on the trade. Yes, so, but then we have officers who speak French.
How about Hausa?
Yes, we have them. We have them. So if you go there now, you will find officers who speak Hausa and French. So as for communication in terms of getting their data and all that, it's not a difficult issue. Yes, but the objective or the goal of this exercise is on the beggars. If other people are roped in, fine. Yes. So it's not about those who have their trade by night, but then targeted at street beggars.
Prostitutes at night who are foreigners.
Oh, but I know we've done such an exercise before at some areas, and we moved out over 400 female students or traders and all. Yes. So, but this one is targeted at the street beggars because of the criminal entities who are behind and using them.
Is there any violence, any confrontation between your officers and
No.
people? Nobody fought back?
No.
Nobody resisted?
Nobody resisted.
Really?
No, nobody. It has been smooth. It has been very smooth. Nobody. I asked that question myself when I went to the holding center. There have not been any fit cops or fight or whatever. No, they just come in. Some even had time to go and pack one or two things into the bus. So if you go there, you find some of them with their luggages.
One woman looked pregnant and she collapsed at a point. What's her status?
I'm not aware of this, but I can follow up on that. Last question from the female.
Please, Magdalene from KDC. What message does the GIS?
We are all enjoying the peace and security, holiday makers and what have you. It lies on all of us as Ghanaians. That's why national security comes out with a saying that see something, say something. If we want to continue, then if I'm not in the community, you are there, and you see something that is untoward, that is against the rules, it lies on you to report such an action or movement to the police, to immigration, to the assemblyman, to whoever is a symbol of authority within the community, and then an action will be taken. So it is on all of us Ghanaians to ensure that the peace is protected for us to enjoy and to attract the needed foreign direct investment into our country. I'll take the last one, and this is the last one. Thank you.
Can we visit?
Be able to get something from them?
We are working on that. we are working on that. Definitely.
Follow up on what I asked. How is the GIS collaborating with local law enforcement to dismantle these criminal networks?
Yes, some of the background information is an order. So know that other entities are involved, but then we are in the forefront in doing this. We have the support of all other agencies. Yes, currently we are in discussions with a security agency for extra space and all that. Yes.
When can we go and see them?
After your leadership, we want to direct us to ask you about this.
When can we go and see them? Yes, I'll let you know. Definitely, I'll let you know. Today, by 2 or thereabout, we'll be receiving more, so we do not disrupt the orderly manner of processing and all that. But then maybe by the close of the day or tomorrow morning, we can engage them. But then we are very mindful of taking pictures of children and vulnerable persons and all that, and showing them online.
Where's the next proposition
That one is an operation.
Yeah. So thank you very much. I'm grateful for your patience, waiting for me to climb up and all that. So support us with your write-ups and the space you give to us. Thank you very much. God bless us. P.
Yeah, Mr. Rush, good evening. And how are you doing? Yeah, today I think 20 on 16th of May, we saw that our government and immigration officials are trying to repatriate these Niger people, and I say, but yeah, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. It should be mass. And just bus ntiantia fiamfia mmienu biɛsen. They should clear them. Na mehwɛ radio bi station bi na there was a woman wɔyɛ aban mpanimfoɔ no bi a ɔmo ka ECOWAS na that one was speaking rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Ɔka sɛ it will be difficult sɛ Ghana betumi apam wɔn akɔ because of ECOWAS law and then so ɔyɛ ɔbaa kyimifoɔ. You're talking from the book. Ghana is a sovereign nation. It's a sovereign nation. Na maame na small can say ɛnyɛ Ghana nkwa na hɔhɔ no nyinaa atu agu. Na baabi a of course a normal thing that we, but the load no ankasa no abɛgu Ghana. Ɔmaa no ɛɛteɛ so abɛgu Ghana. Nti saa maame no onya ne nkwasi asɛm na ɔka hɔ no ɛne ne nkwasi ECOWAS na ɔka hɔ no. Na wohwɛ ebini paa toilet ne hwɛ Accra city paa kyɛ sɛ asɛ bɔɔla so ne ɔmo nneɛma fie egu hɔ. Wohwɛ YouTube na amanfoɔ yɛ ɔse what is the dirty, which country is the dirty in Africa? Ɔmo se Ghana. Wei no nyinaa ɛyɛ asɛm papa. Na wenye deportation. We just they should do mass deportation. After this one, it has to be Nigerians. After this one, straight Nigerians. After Nigerians, Chinese. After Chinese, Indians. This is too much. If Nigerians leave and the economy collapse, let the economy collapse. You will start afresh. Rather than these arrogant, criminals killing people, killing children for money rituals. And those people are talking rubbish. If your child or your nephew or your niece been captured by these thugs and killed you and killed, you won't say that rubbish. If your nephew or your niece been captured by these thugs, these criminals, you won't say this rubbish. So, well done. We are trying, but we need mass deportation that will help our nation. I have a very something to tell Mr. Mahama. Now, I will find time to make a very nice voice note. At least he will hear. Because last time I hear you saying that you should know the voice note must be 10 minutes. That's really because of people will come and other people will say something. So I don't want to go so long, but I will do that one another time. Yeah. So we need that cleanup must continue. That the cleanup must, it's the beginning. And during that cleanup, if you clean let's say you clean your room and your yard is not paved, Mr. Rush, your yard is not paved and your yard is full of, sand. It's a sand there. And you clean and you mop the room and you open your door. Know that when the wind blows, the dust will come into the room again. So cleaning up these millions and others and open your border is a waste of money. It's a waste of resources. So when you're cleaning up like that, the entry points needs to be taken care of. The entry point must be secured. Mr. Mahama, one thing I can tell you, for you to receive military cars from US, don't you think, say, if you sponsor Apostle Joseph, and I say if the Ghana government sign contracts with that man, they can build homemade ammunitions. They can build Ghana-made ammunitions. Anything Ghana Armed Force needs, even drones, this men can build. Don't you think you can invest into that particular company, and the money will circulate within the system? Mr. Mahama, Munjai assassin, Muguenmasi. Munja assassin, Muguenmasi. Munna Munsunya Yansa said, a friends, Trari Ayan. Say, Africans, we can do it. But nothing any Yansa Ayan. And yes, no Yansa Nibi. Because every country in Africa, there are some people who can do a lot of things for each and every country. But I'm saying penifon sebia song adwen bɔne any bɔne ni selfish ni greedy ni chrono bonti no umasa ni manya adwuma de mun man sɛ mo sresre na ka mu invest ɛwɔ Apostle Joseph company mu a ka be na muntimi nyama Ghana monhwɛ policy forecast ne time. Go to South Africa, come to South Africa and see. Come to South Africa and see the police car van back. Come and see. when yes you free Africa be yes you free nyongo nchen she back be events pick up be omo tan. I think na ni mu nsu nya sakra. I think na yentimi mu wa ye ho kakra. Enye this is so bad. This is so bad. Enye Mr. Rush Mdasi.
Yeah, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I know be something I won't talk about, but as some of my people don't know, I won't tell them. Because me, these cases, some of them I know. Some of these cases I know. I know people who did they deal with. I know some of these cases. Be today case who some of these cases, some of them be 12, 10, and I think 9. Some of you remember, make I tell you remember the time that gas, it be like gas, this, one of the company blast in Japan. You remember? We can't tend to it be like 9 years ago or something like that. If you people go remember, you go there on the internet, there explosion way happen in Japan. That time. It be after that way they catch these boys. That explosion. Do you know the money Nigerians take cash? Nigerians. You know the money they use that thing they get. And up to today, they use the same format. You go and say you go receive you go receive something in your house where it go be something about nest of kin and all that kind of stuff. If you don't know where you reply to that, me catch them gonna phone am. Se muhu letter bi, and I say muhu software bi a abeto mu phone su, and I say email su. Na say o click here. O click sa email na wanya access to bibia ukita awo phone so. Senye wo lawyer, senye wo dwumam, senye adibia wa apply ebeba. Na no kwapo emba men click. Bomodi ase obe from first. Hwehwomo noma ne from first. Na bisombu say wona wa send sa de we na wona wa send sa de. Asana wa click sa software na wa click because who click ya na who rave na Nigeria ni oni na mu phone su o password e wosu obi bia no was start say or this ebi a woni hwibo no obe use who identity e dey scam ya mafo bibiri iti mu Ghana fo no se mu email ana text message bi ba na se first software ni catch us say clicky ade we man clicky da bomodi ana hwehwe unipa ko na wa send usam sa text ana se wa send email no hwehwe ni phone number na frɛ no direct na bisa no so no wa send ya na phone number no krapa odi be frɛ no make sure say correct phone number enye country bia phone number ye proper way say your phone number na odi frɛ ye no ana me ka kyerɛ mu asɛm sa cases we deportation cases we enye ndewu am say 12 13 14 10 years ago time Japan omunya omu problem no because Japan explosion bi si wo Japan to ofia obo say let especially Americans let be aba na ubie letter no na letter ni say we a nest of kin e was so nest of kin e was so say uni now uni who applied for that thing we nim na so nim now apply first na covid ni buy no e no su kan they say rush me catch you say Nigeria thing Nigeria for omukro no omudwa omanum no omundokru no ubia no do Nigeria Nigeria ni bi ani ho a odon kro Nigeria no anum no mu ye ya me ka kiro wow the way Ghana for ni Cameroon ni other countries enye so mu mbreu omu breche Nigeria wow Cameroon ni South Africa ni omu breche Nigerians but they respect their country, they live in their country, protect the country. Yen yanu Burkina Faso for crapa shobra mo film shobra nkrofo we afim omu dom crew yen yanu Togolese Benin Nigeria nkwani crew a nkrofo no ndo crew no ankasa omu mpe crew no onim ne eje omu mpe eye enibri ni jealousy greedy ana ma Nigeria for mpe omu crew eye bibia o eye enibri ni greedy enibri any greedy no omu fa mpe omu crew na omo kwanso na so uko omo kwan na so mo ba outside ise fu no mu du ndo mu kro no omba be enyi na di e wo kro a mu koso no ise fu no mu ye wo mu kro omo mpa mu kro no ise fu no mu di wo kro no mu no a omo mpa mu kro no omo de be call different place akoyi na di e pese se kro no because kro no mu fisu no omo mpa wo ye Ghana ni na so fi Ghana won so do kro no wo call different country a ube you use the same attitude e de abu kro no Nigeria for nim sade no they don't have it. They don't have it. Me catch one. Me catch ahifo. Politicians. Politicians ahifo. Omu the boys we na ye juma. Boys we omu deport omu nyina. Omu ni omu na ye juma. Omu no mu quality. Sa hash poppy. Ni we ni nyina. Eye we ye friend say omu leaders no. Omu kita companies ni nyama no. Omu no mu di hash poppy ye juma. Omu provide where your friend is say bank accounts, business bank account. I bet me I pull dollars and I demand hash poppy omu chin wa Dubai. Oh omu leaders no. Me see answer no oba leader no. Oye ya boy. Oye froster. Answer na Nigeria penny. Beba beye penny wo ebia obeba be president minister the prime minister me see prime minister obabe MP obabe assemblyman obabe governor oye froster already asana waba onu no oye froster in the boys wa omo penyifo no ewifo penyifo no and omo momo access to their bank accounts, their companies, their everything to steal money. No more geomushie. Nigeria penyifo ni nyina omo sa Peter we awako krosi we. Udi ehwe ni record e wo Nigeria. Oya krofo Ghana for ai. Hwe mana na do amani chance wa be jibi yedi airport amano no. Sankanye we your friend is saying mama daru mawaba saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɔmo say mama aba block ni nyinaa no saa ma no Peter na ɔkɔ block kwan no ɔyɛ wi ɛwɔ Nigeria be criminal heavy criminal ɛwɔ Nigeria ɔwɔ wanted list saa ma no naso nanado enim saa deɛ we akɔ form ma no ebe ma no Ghana airport me say kɔ research about that man ana bisa Nigeria ni bia onim saa ma no ɔbɛka kyerɛ ɔyɛ wi heavy criminal ɛwɔ Nigeria. Sa Peter we na obe broken road na Japan mu ko chi no. Oye wiankasa it be top class criminal e Nigeria. And o Johnny be share Ghana no. And nanado akofasa kromfo we ebe man ye airport. Omu nyina mu ye wi o. Omu krofo ni nyina mu gu wo. Me say omu ye Yahoo boys. Omu ye fraudsters and son omu be dani ministers. Past way even the pastors omu preaching nyakopon we omu nyina omu ye kromfo eno mu wu no Nigeria Kroni dia masa, omu pe krono. Nigeria for no mpe krono. Nigeria krono won, omu mpe. Because of one, greediness, jealousy. Omu mpe krono. Krono no omu mpe. Krono, omu mpe krono. Nyama bebre won Nigeria blocky. And I blocky Ghana. Nyama bebre wo Nigeria. E blocky Nigeria. E blocky Ghana nsu. E blocky Ghana. Cause omu di san kwasiane mana begu Ghana. And I say Ghana. But Ghana government, you know, we try and a Jimie. You see, chiefs. Chiefs say na yesu ye wo ye king ni chiefs e wo Ghana no. Fraud an omu ye baku. Say mienu. Almost 25 to life. 25 years to life. Americans on it say UK government be gibi usu be gibi. U 7 nyina. 25 to life. Nigeria ohini ai ohini tise sena utu forward ya na say gamancha we. Oye kromfuo ya chino e America. Or 25 to life. Omu dosu America prison. Omu dosu wo honu basa. Omu dosu. They are all criminals. They are all criminals. Iti me depa say Ghana assistant ni passport no. Me depa say Ghana assistant ni passport. Inti omu di Ghana passport di ewo outside a omu di zenfu no. Omu nim say system no blocking no. Omu nim say system no blocking no. Omu nim. And omu di ni namo. Ombe chi omu nyina one by one. Ombe chi omu nyina. Obia ye kromfo Nigeria o. Inti omu do krono. Kromfo omu ye kromfo a government no I use some ways is been mu. E da block ni so nyamenti. So omu mpe Gani, omu mpe Nigeria. Krono omu mpe. Ameni mpe, police mpe, custom mpe. Akwati say yensu ye customs omu mpe Ghana. Politicians ni mpe because baby omu benyo musika fini nyina omu block no. Mala, Mr. Rush, ade we omu gumo, omu gu US prison Me catch you how many Nigerians omu gu US prison? Ube bohun. Eye bibia o. Sikasem. Eye so mako wi bibia o. Do ade no mu ye na ewi. Be ye se mako robu baby o. Debi o. Internet fraud. Omu use system no. Ed fraud na America. America there the way omu destroy America one. The way Nigeria for destroy America. Billions millions of millions. And omu GFU. Omu destroy America. Nobody drug trafficking a fame. Omo destroy America. Me so bugu America prison yo. Uka say where they are so musa. Omu gugu American prison. Ima ni mema mugugum. Ghana ye show ye usuyi. Go for where there. Me see Asia country omu ma death sentence. Impo Nigeria ni ko dizenfu. Recently me ho so muchi ebinumu wo India. Nigeria ni 3. Omu chi omu wo India. Omu di India fona koye bakwama. Anko omu kwa ko haki India one of the bank and omu chi omu. She se fu omu di. Nigeria fo omu kwa ko haki India niya onu tech eye ne juma no. Omu kwa ko haki no. Ala omu ni Udia later.
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like and share this video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Stay safe. Peace out.